Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I just wanted to show you this look that I just came up with. So let's just jump right into this tutorial. Alright, so I'm going to start with my brows. Normally I always have them done, but this time I'm going to show you guys how I carve them out. So I always start with my concealer, which is Fawn. You can pretty much get it in any beauty supply store. And I just carve them out and I add a little bit in the front of my brow so it fades a little better. I'm just going to keep doing that. And this is the best way I know how to do them to make them look as even as possible. Because my brows are not even. One is more thicker than the other, so that's why it takes so long for me to do them. That's why I don't always do them on camera. I'm going to add that fade. And we can blend it all the way down to the eye lid. Then we're going to carve out the top part so it's a little more crisper. You don't have to do this part, but I do this pretty much every time I do my brows now. I just feel like they just look more precise at times. But when I don't want them to look precise, I just want them just to look as natural as possible. Then, carve out the top part. You just kind of clean up the bottom. And I usually use my finger to blend them out at the top because the warmth from your hands kind of melts the concealer into your skin a little better than a brush. So that's why I do that. I'm going to take my beauty blender. This is by Real Techniques, the diamond one, if you've never heard of it or if you've never seen it. I got it from Marshall's, but you can pretty much get it at, I want to say they still sell them at Ulta. I haven't seen them at Walmart, but I want to say they still sell them at Ulta. So we just blend them out just a little bit better. Blend out the brow. Then we're going to get a spoolie, and we're just going to blend it. Make sure it's all one thing. There's no lines, there's no breakup. Everything just as seamless as possible. Yes, I do have contacts in. I bought them about a month ago, and this is the second time I've actually worn them because it's not that I'm not big on eyebrows contacts, but I think I look weird with them, but I always want to try them every once in a while just to make something fun. Then we're going to go into this palette I just bought. I want to say it's called Flaming something. I need to look for it. But it's really good. It does have kickback, but it's really pigmented and it's so pretty. It has really pretty colors in it. So we're going to start with the orange one. Just make that my transition color. Like I said, anything that's like orangey or brownish, light brown or dark orange or reddish orange. Those are good transition colors for your skin color. Sorry, my daughter is trying to get something off of herself. Get down. No. Sorry. And then we're just going to fill in the whole lid. Still trying to figure it out. I just wanted to play in my makeup and just do a look, but I feel like I do this look every time, so. Just going to amp it up just a little bit more here. I want to say this color is called Obsessed. It's like the darkest shade that's matte in this palette. I'm just going to put this in the outer corner and just fade it throughout. And just keep building it up. I will go into another palette here in a minute because I wanted it darker, but I just couldn't get it dark enough. I kept blending it out, and it probably was just the brush. If anyone knows like really good brushes and where to get them, please let me know because I need new brushes. I have a couple that are like pretty new, but the black ones that I use, I need to replace them. I just haven't found the time, or I'm very picky about my brushes. Like I just don't buy any brush. I'm going to take the lightest color in the palette and just kind of carve out my under eye. So it's not all blowing out too much. Now we're going to go into my think this is a Too Faced Lust. This is like the second like palette that they made. Like they made a Love one, I think a year ago, a year or two ago, and now this is the Lust one. I got this one at Marshall. It was only like 20, 26 bucks, I think, which is really cheap because this thing is like $60. So I was like, oh, I can't leave it there. And the colors are so buttery. They're so pretty. And I want to say this is the first time I ever bought a palette that I actually genuinely love when the colors are just very, for me, they're cool tone. I like more warm tones. I think they look better on me, but this is the first time this palette ever was cool tone. I'll probably do a video just based off of that palette, hopefully. Now we're going to put on some eyeliner. I'm just going to wing them out. I don't do wings because my wings are never even, so I don't do them. But today I just felt like it. With the liquid eyeliner, I think this is Wet n Wild. It's just their regular little felt pen that goes in a little jar. It's like $2.99 now. It used to be like $1.99, but now I think it's like $2-3 now for it. Still cheap though. And it's really black and it works pretty good. Make sure they don't get on my lashes. And I go all the way down to the very end. So I have like a cat eye effect the best way I can. Because like I said, like one eye, the wing goes like super up and the other one goes like it's lower. It's weird. Like I can never get them to go the same angle the way I want them to. So I think it broke. So now I'm gonna work on that wing. You always draw out from the lower lash line and you follow the upper lash line and you connect them. And it really just takes practice. Like I'm not great at it, that's why I don't do it very often. I used to do it super often, but I just got tired. It just takes so much time and sometimes I run out of time and I don't have time, so I'm not gonna, I said time way too much, but I'm just not gonna do it as often. And then just fill it in. Make sure that they're as even as you possibly can. Like, can you see? See, that one goes way out far, so it's obviously noticeable. And now I'm trying to fix this one so it looks even. This is why I do not like doing it. It's too much time. It's too much. Because then it gets too far and then they start connecting to my brows and I'm like, nope, can't. So we're going to just accept it and move forward. Now we're going to put some mascara on these lashes. And then we're going to put on my falsies here in a minute or so. I'll have to do my face first, but you know what I mean. And that's by L'Oreal. It's the Blackest Black. It's my new favorite right now. So now we're going to do the face. We're going to put on some primer. This is the Revolution Pro primer. It's a Hydro Matte one. And I like it. As you can see, the bottle's almost gone. I use it every time I do my makeup. And it is pretty matte, but it's not like dry. Like it doesn't dry, like your face doesn't feel tight. It just feels like, okay. Now we're gonna set it. I learned this tip, if you ever watch Jackie Aina, I learned this tip by doing that to make sure makeup lasts longer. But if your face is like super dry, you shouldn't have to do it. But I have combination skin and it's wintertime. So I don't want my face like looking too dry, but I don't want it looking too shiny. I just want it shining in the places I put it. And that's the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. If you ever watched Alicia Ashley, she collabed with them and made the foundation line for them. So this is one of the colors. I want to say this one's copper. I'm always like in the like either I'm in the middle or I'm like the first two shades before it gets to like the deep colors. But I want to say this one is either copper or something to that effect. I'm just going to blend that all out. It's such a good color. It matches me very well, especially now since I'm so light now. I like summertime better. I think I have better skin in summertime. Now we're gonna take my Age Rewind by Maybelline, and this one is called Bright, and it's like the pink one. And I normally don't put it all over my face, but I want a lot of brightness because I'm gonna contour, and I'm gonna use one of the darker colors I have. So I want this to be, I want all like the lighter parts of my face to be super light and super bright. So I look more awake. I don't look like I have dimension. I have different, different dimensions of my face. And then we're gonna pat that out. This beauty blender I got from the 99 cent store. It was literally 99 cents. And it works so good. I love it. If you ever have a 99 cent store anywhere near you, just go ahead and look. They have so much stuff now. I think the other day I noticed that they had a blow dryers. Like, it's little, but they have blow dryers for like $3. So you guys can't be sleeping on the 99 cent store. They got everything now. Everything. And we're gonna blend that out. And then the other concealer that I put over top of that, so it doesn't look like starch white, is my Fawn by LA Girl. LA Color or LA Girl Color. And that's the concealer that I use. I have it's my favorite concealer. That's everyone's favorite concealer. Blend that out. Sharpen underneath that liner so it looks nice and sharp.
I will get some.
Make sure all of that's nice and well blended. Very blended. Okay. And always go back and forth between different, the hits of light, so that way you're not missing any lines, you don't have any lines, you're not missing any color, or you need more color in certain areas. Now we're going to go in and set my concealer. This blender is by Real Technique. It's their powder concealer, so it's only used for setting your powder. So you don't put liquid on it.
Okay, I'm going to eat these cookies. I'm not sure then.
And then go ahead and set my face. And this is probably going to be the first time I ever really bake my face. I normally don't bake it, but I just want to see how my face will look now. Because usually in the beginning, when baking was like the biggest thing ever since sliced cheese, it never worked for me. Never got it to work. So we're gonna see how it looks here in a minute. I know how it looks. It came out pretty good. But I always feel like stupid white out. And that's why I don't do it all the time. So we're gonna go in with my L'Oreal bronzer thing. I don't know what you call it, but it's called Bronze It. You get it at Walmart or any drugstore. And it's there only is two. So there's a light one, and then this is the dark one. So there's only two there. This is the dark one, of course. And I'm going to use a stiffer, flat brush. It's like a little kabuki brush, but it's not. But it's just more stiffer. So it makes that line. So I just kind of carve out my cheeks, and then I'm going to take the other Maybelline bronzer, which doesn't have any, not glitter, but shimmer in it. Like the other one has shimmer in it, so it has that nice, really shine for your face, which works really good in the summertime. But this one is just crazy matte, so I just put that over top and kind of blend it in between my contour, and then we're gonna blend that out as we kind of blend away some of the baking here. And then we're gonna take my stiff brush from Walmart. It's their brand. I just went ahead and bought it and tried it out, and I like it. It's a nice big stiff brush. We're just gonna blend everything out together and dust away all that excess. Okay. And then we're gonna blend out my nose contour. I don't think I really contour enough. I think I just place everything there because it doesn't look smaller, doesn't look bigger. It just looks the same. So just trying to make everything together. Then we're gonna go and put this blush. It's called Almond Toast by what's it called? Black Radiance, and this pretty much just puts the warmth back in my face because orange blushes, they don't look like blush on me. I just pretty much just make anything more warmer, and I like to look that way, and it blends everything together. Then we're gonna go with my NYX. This is a blush as well. I think it's called Rose or something Taupe, Rose Taupe. And this is the first time I ever actually used this kind of color on my face. I usually just use this kind of color on my eyes, but we're gonna use this blush and we're just gonna continue making my face warm and just look dolly, just cute and dolly. Got the contacts in, we got the liner out, we got these edges, got swirls and whirls. And this is Setting Go setting spray. I bought setting spray because Marshalls doesn't have any more of the facial sprays anymore. I don't know what the heck happened. I just can't find them now, so I have to go back to setting sprays. Which sucks because I like facial sprays better on my makeup than setting sprays. But these will work for now. So we're gonna go back to my HD Pro. This is a Bake by Makeup Revolution. It's just a Bake highlighter pro kit, so it just has like the best and the favorites of their brand, of their line. And we're going to use pretty much 3. I like to build them. I think it looks good on me. When I build them up, they look brighter. And usually I use like copper first, and then I use like champagne, and then I use like a color of them. Put that around my nose, my cheeks, on the side of my face. Just the whole face, dude. Fill this face up. Just shine, 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 shine. Just keep it going. Just highlight the crap out of your face. And the last one should be, I think it's called Spicy. And basically it's like this pink color, but it's really light when it's shown on camera. But it kind of settles everything, but yet it brings out all the colors in my face at the same time. You can see all the little particles all over the place. Just glitter just dancing everywhere. And then we're gonna spray that. This one is just my natural setting spray by Wet n Wild, just a little white one. And I'm gonna do these lashes and done. I forgot the name of these, but I got them from the makeup box. So if you live in Barstow, if you live in Victorville, just go to the makeup box. They're in a gold package underneath the other lashes that she has there in the store. But they're really cute. I like how wispy they are. Now we're gonna put on a bold lip. Since we did such a nice face, everything is just so pretty. So we're gonna do a bold lip. This is by Maybelline. This is the Color Stay line. And it's just a nice red color. It's the number 5 one. In person, it looks very dark. I don't know why on camera it looks stupid bright. Because I don't like really bright red lips. I think my lips are just, they're just too big for them. So that's why I use darker colors. But I can see, like, I can tell how bright it looks. So I'm trying to darken it, but it just didn't work. It didn't work. I put another dark one. It looks the same. And we're all done.